Today we are going to be showing you how we do a powder brows. This is for every beauty professional out there that know how to but need some refreshers or tips and tricks, and for every client that are considering to get their brows done but don't really know what they're signing up for. I will start with using all my PPE, my personal protection equipment. I always use a gown to protect my clothes and protect myself too. Obviously, your mask. Now I'm putting down a cover on my chair, covering the tray that I'm going to use too. So always about sanitation here. Now I'm using a dental bit where I put all my instruments. I also use plastic bags for my soap bottle, my water bottle. I just use green soap. My gloves. I'm using a film barrier on my lamp because I might be moving it. Also on my cart because I might be moving the car, pulling and pushing the car, so you want everything to be protected. This is everything that I use there: cottons, applicators, and my machine. I am selecting the color now. I always give the clients 3 options: one dark, the one that I think it should go, and one lighter. Those are my 3 colors. Always the one that I think she should use, a darker one and lighter one. I also always take pictures, even though if I'm not gonna post them on social media, just because that protects you if something goes wrong. I always try the pigment on my client's forehead and let them choose. You see, I just tried 2. I don't think it was a need for the 3rd one. Now I'm just cleaning with alcohol, and I'm going to start my mapping. I use the stream method. I find that the stream method is pretty precise and it's easy too, and faster. I'm doing all my lines with my stream. Now I'm just making my lines a little bit more sharper with my China marker. That's all I use. The Sharpie China marker is the best thing ever. Now I'm just with a lip applicator, disposable one obviously. I'm just crisping my lines. I'm just making them crisp and thin. I don't always fill in the brows with her. I did because she has some sparse areas and I want her to show like a little bit of how it will look. Now with a disposable razor, I'm just cleaning all the hair that is out of my shape, and I'm showing her. After she says yes, I'm just continuing with my shaping of the brows. I cut every hair that is out of place. Now I'm using a white marker, a white pencil, and I do this just so I have a visualization where my lines goes and make them a little bit crispier before I do my outline. By the way, those scissors I was using for the shaping are part of our little kit that we have for brow shaping. It has, it's on glamroom.com or shopglamroom.com. It has a slanted tweezer, a pointy tweezer, and those scissors, best thing in the market for brow shaping. That's my tray right there, my card. I'm putting my numbing right there. It's my machine. I just keep it minimal, just things that I'm going to use. Not too much on the top of the card. I am just wrapping my machine. I use the Flux and I love it because it's wireless, so I can just work around the brows and move around with no problem. I mean, using my pigment, I think I mixed 2 pigments there, dark brown and ebony from Tina Davis. Now I'm just doing my outline. I keep it thin, crispy. I don't know to do my outline because really clients don't feel any discomfort. If you see there, she was like moving a little bit. Just she felt like the urge to sneeze, but that was all. Keep it very superficial, very thin and light. You see right there? Just a thin line. I proceed to do the same on the other brow. I was working area per area, just a little bit. I don't go all the way into the outline, just go little by little. wipe it down. If you're not sure if you're using the correct pressure, just always go and shake a little bit. You can wipe it down and shake a little bit to see if the color is depositing
Don't do that.
on the brows. And now I'm checking my lines again. And you see how she's starting the whole procedure so she's comfortable. Like I said, in done hair, I find this easier for me. Now I'm numbing. I use Zenza for numbing. Best thing in the market. I don't have any affiliation with them. I just like it. I numb for 20 minutes and now I proceed to start with my powder brows, as you see, because I have the outline. Now I'm just filling in, which is super easy. I work small sections when it comes to the tail because I like the tails packed with pigment. Same with the bottom of the brow. I use the pendulum movement. I'll be wiping all the time because I like to see how my pigment is getting there. As I go to the front of the brow, I do bigger movements because there I want my brow to be a little bit lighter. I love the ombre effect. I don't like too much saturation because I find that it doesn't look as natural. Proceed to do the same with the second brow, and when I'm doing that with the second brow, I am numbing the first brow and I do it with blue gel. Now you see I'm applying blue gel on the other brow too, and go back and move to my left brow. As you see, she's even smiling. She is in no pain at all. Always work soft, check your pressure. Good thing about powder brows is you don't have to make so much pressure as you will do with microblading. Pigment gets there faster. I use my flux machine and I use that on the 7 speed. I do the 8 to do the outline. The faster, the better for my outline. And then when I'm filling in, I just do this. I use the 7 speed, and I use a 1 round liner. I find it easier working with a 1 round liner. Most of my services I do with 1 point needle. Again, I'm going to check how it looks, clean the numbing, and I might do a 3rd pass. That's the most I do. I don't do more than 3 passes. And actually, let's see, I think I just did 2 passes with her. Powder brows normally take me like an hour and 50 minutes. I book for 2 hours just because I don't like to rush, and you never know the cases. Here I'm just giving her the aftercare instructions and her baggie. All of my clients go with a bag home with the aftercare. You don't want to have them buying anything at the drugstore because they never follow instructions. Trust me on that one. Let us know if you have any questions. Drop it on the comments, and also which video would you like to see next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will be uploading videos every week with services, tips and tricks for professionals, what to do, what not to do before services, and also some business tips. Stay beautiful, stay glam.